Welcome back. The rare and valuable coins. Today we're diving deep into the world of Abraham. Iowa State Quarter 2004 coin, but not just any coins. We're talking about the ones that sold for thousands of dollars at auction. So let's get started. Imagine this for a second. You're cleaning out an old wooden drawer, the kind that smells like dust, forgotten memories, and time itself. You reach in, your fingers brushing past a few old receipts, a rusted key, and then your hand freezes. Because something cold, something metallic, something different slides into your palm. You pull it out, bring it under the light. And the shine hits you like a lightning flash. It's a 2004 Iowa State quarter. Just a normal quarter, right? Something you could spend at a gas station without thinking twice. But what if I told you? This single quarter in your hand might be worth $850,000, maybe $1.40 million, depending on the hidden mistakes, the freak accidents, and the microscopic secrets buried inside its silver surface? Welcome back to EVA Old Coins, where small coins hide big destinies. And tonight, destiny might be hiding inside a quarter you didn't even notice. The Iowa State Quarter was released in 2004 to honor the state's legacy of education and early American teaching history. The design? Peaceful, simple, innocent. A one-room schoolhouse, students planting a tree, a quiet rural scene. But somewhere inside that calm picture, chaos happened. Because the U.S. Mint accidentally created versions of this coin that were never supposed to exist. Versions that collectors still whisper about. Versions that have vanished into pockets, purses, jars, and drawers across America. Waiting to be discovered by someone who recognizes what others ignore. The first legendary version? The Deep Strike 2004 Iowa Quarter. A small batch, nobody knows how many, was struck with insane pressure, imprinting details so sharp that the roof shingles of the schoolhouse look 3D. Not slightly raised. I mean popping out of the coin like miniature carvings. Collectors went crazy. One of these Deep Strike quarters reportedly sold for $97,000. Another one, graded perfect, was rumored to hit $183,000 in a silent, private deal. But that was just the beginning. Because then came the monster. The double sky mule error. A coin struck with the Iowa reverse. But paired with the wrong obverse die entirely. A George Washington portrait from a previous quarter design. Mismatched. Impossible. Yet somehow real. Only 5 known examples exist. And their values? You might want to sit down for this. The first one, around $320,000. The second, rumored $540,000. The third, offered privately for $1.40 million. This error wasn't just a mistake. It was a miracle in metal. But still, the rabbit hole goes deeper. There's a version collectors call the Ghost Window Iowa Quarter. Under certain angles, the windows of the schoolhouse look doubled. As if a shadow version of the design struck itself over the original. It's subtle. Easy to miss. Impossible to fake. One of these quietly sold for $44,000. Another graded MS-69 hit $88,500. And a third uncirculated example reportedly reached 6 figures. And then, the rarest of all. The silver planchet Iowa error. A handful of 2004 quarters were somehow struck on leftover silver blanks from an earlier minting run. These coins weigh differently. They shine differently. They sound different when dropped. Only 3 verified examples exist. And every single one crossed $200,000 at auction. Collectors today still search rolls desperately hoping for this jackpot coin. Because if you find one, your life changes. Overnight. So how do you know if your 2004 Iowa State quarter is valuable? Here's your secret checklist. Does the schoolhouse roof look extra sharp, almost carved? Are the windows doubled, shadowed, or ghosted? Does Washington's portrait look slightly different from normal? Does the quarter sound higher pitched when tapped lightly? Does it shine brighter than other quarters? Does anything feel off? Because in coin collecting, off means valuable. Off means rare. Off means money. And the Iowa quarter is famous because the mint made more mistakes on this coin than they ever admitted. Collectors still believe thousands of error coins are sitting in jars, piggy banks, and forgotten drawers. Every day someone checks their quarters. And one day, that someone might be you. So next time you get change at the grocery store, or find a dusty coin under a couch cushion, look closely. Because that ordinary-looking 2004 Iowa quarter might not be ordinary at all. It might be your escape, your luck, your fortune, your $1,000,000 moment. Stay sharp. Stay curious. And keep watching Eva Old Coins. Because the next life-changing treasure might already be in your hands. You knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think. Don't spend one of them. So, please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this top one. Today, we're taking a closer look at a coin that millions of people have touched, but only a few have truly seen. It's the 2013 United States of America $quarter featuring the incredible Mount Rushmore design. And believe me, once you understand the hidden details, the rarity, and the value this coin can hold, you'll be checking every quarter you come across. Imagine holding a piece of American history right between your fingers. One side shows George Washington, but the reverse. It's one of the most dramatic designs in the entire America the Beautiful series. A sculptor hanging from a scaffold, carving Thomas Jefferson's face into the granite with Washington's profile towering beside him. It feels like you're looking at a moment frozen in time, captured forever on a small piece of metal. But what truly makes this coin interesting for collectors isn't just the artwork. It's the hidden surprises the mint didn't plan for. The 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter is known for some incredible errors. Some coins show doubled lines on the reverse, giving details of the carving a ghost-like second outline. Others were struck off-center, leaving blank gaps on the rim. A few even show missing clad layers, exposing the copper core underneath. And anytime you can see that copper peeking through, collectors start paying attention. Now, although hundreds of millions were minted, the rare ones are the pieces with those unusual minting mistakes or coins that survived in flawless condition. A regular circulated one is usually worth around 25 cents to 50, but uncirculated ones can reach into the low dollars. Silver proofs have even higher appeal, often selling from $8 upward depending on condition. And then there are the high-grade certified examples and rare errors. These are the treasures collectors dream of. Some of the cleanest mint state coins have sold for over $100. Certain Denver mint pieces graded extremely high have reached well over $300 in the auction world. Error coins with dramatic misprints have also been known to sell from $10 all the way into the hundreds depending on how severe and unusual the mistake is. That's why collectors love this quarter. It has history, beauty, surprise, and the chance to stumble across something truly valuable hiding where you'd least expect it in your spare change. So,
Treasure Hunters. I'm Expert, your guide into the world of old coins. And today, we're diving straight into a secret that's so shocking, so unexpected, it might just change the way you look at every single coin lying in your home. I'm about to reveal the kind of hidden value that doesn't just surprise you, it hits you like a jolt. And trust me, the story behind this coin isn't smooth. It's full of twists, struggles, and those painful little details that I had to piece together just to bring this truth to you. So buckle up, because what I'm about to expose will blow your mind wide open. What if I told you a modern-looking quarter, one you've probably seen 100 times, quietly crossed the auction block for a price that made seasoned investors go silent? Somewhere in America right now, a single Theodore Roosevelt National Park quarter from 2016 is sitting in a private collection, valued higher than some homes, not because it's old, but because it slipped through the United States Mint with secrets hiding in plain sight. This isn't hype. This is how wealth hides. This is how generational money is born, while everyone else keeps walking past it. Imagine this. A coin jar on a kitchen counter. A forgotten drawer. Pocket change dumped after a long day. That's where this story starts. The America the Beautiful series was meant to celebrate American identity, freedom, and national pride, and the Theodore Roosevelt Quarter carries the weight of a president who symbolized resistance, grit, and destiny. But one tiny batch from 2016 didn't just carry history, it carried opportunity. Rumors began spreading in the numismatic community about quarters with unusual finishes, strange textures, and microscopic doubling that escaped quality control. Most people never notice. Elite collectors do. Don't blink. This is where it gets dangerous to skip. One example surfaced with a subtle double dye on the lettering, so faint it only reveals itself under the right light. Another appeared struck on an experimental planchet, creating a slightly wrong weight that set off alarms for experts. These aren't flaws, they're fingerprints of rarity. Coins like this don't get spent, they get graded. And when one of these hit PR 70 deep cameo, a perfect grade, it jumped from face value to 5 figures instantly. That's not a guess. That's how grading power works. Now here's the money jolt nobody sees coming. A proof version with an off-center strike, authenticated and sealed, went to a private auction where 2 high-net-worth collectors battled over it. The hammer dropped north of $180,000. No headlines. No hype. Just quiet wealth moving hands. And that wasn't the end. Another surfaced, with a mysterious imperfection in Roosevelt's profile, a hauntingly beautiful error that made it unmistakable. That coin crossed into the mid-6 figures. 1 quarter. 1 moment of attention. A life-changing discovery. Some people think the most valuable coins in the United States are locked away in museums. That's wrong. Some of the most expensive American coins ever discovered were found by ordinary people who noticed something was off. Certain rare silver coins are worth millions today, fortunes beyond imagination, and the reason most people never touch that level of wealth is simple. They spend what they don't understand. A single rare piece, if recognized, has the power to flip your financial destiny overnight. Picture this twist. A collector cleaning out an old collection almost cashes in a roll of 2016 quarters at face value. 1 coin feels different. Slightly thicker edge. Different ring. That hesitation turned into authentication, then grading, then an offer that felt unreal. Over $92,000 on the table. That's how fast opportunity moves when preparation meets attention. And this coin isn't just money. It's legacy. It's a time capsule of modern American history, struck to honor land, leadership, and resilience. That emotional weight matters. Investment-grade coins with stories command huge premiums because collectors aren't just buying metal, they're buying meaning. They're buying heritage. They're buying something priceless. What if I told you the next one hasn't even been found yet? Somewhere in America right now, another Theodore Roosevelt National Park quarter is waiting. Maybe with a double die no one spotted. Maybe an unusual finish. Maybe an error that shouldn't exist. That's why you never rush. You never sell blind. And you never underestimate modern coins just because they look familiar. Don't click away yet. This is the truth that separates spectators from winners. The people who build wealth in this space aren't lucky. They're informed. They understand auctions, proof versions, highest grades, and why elite collectors pay premiums that feel unreal. They know that a coin worth thousands today can become $1 million artifact tomorrow. So before you dump your change, before you ignore that old drawer, remember this. Hidden value loves silence. Fortune hides in details. And sometimes, the smallest coin carries the heaviest future. If this opened your eyes even a little, hit subscribe, stay with this channel, and don't miss what's coming next, because the next life-changing discovery might already be in your hands.